Hello everyone. Hi. So today I have made another little shopping trip, so I thought I'd share with all of you. And yeah, I'm sorry if I wore the same top, like oops, whatever, but this is by Judith and Charles. It has the silk front and whatnot. So as you guys all know, tomorrow I'm going to a Louis Vuitton event, and I've been talking about that for the majority of my videos. Sorry about the way I'm kind of drunk right now, a little bit, but I thought I'd make this video anyway. But yeah, I have been drinking, so excuse the intoxication, but yeah, I'm a little bit drunk. And yeah, I went shopping today, so I thought I would share it with all of you guys. And yeah, so yeah, the Louis Vuitton event. So I'm going to the Louis Vuitton event, as I've been saying for the majority of my videos on YouTube. I've been talking about the Louis Vuitton event. So of course, to prepare for the Louis Vuitton event, I needed to get a new outfit, which mainly revolved around pants. I needed new, like, classy, like, dressy pants, and get this, like, fucking, I went to Holt Renfrew, and Holt Renfrew is this, like, huge, like, fucking superstore full of, like, everything, like, the most elegant, like, luxurious kind of clothes you can get, right? And I go to Holt Renfrew all the time. I love Holt Renfrew, and friggin', I couldn't find a single pair. The only thing I went to Holt Renfrew for was for a straight, sharp black, like a sharp black, like a mere black, friggin', like, dark black, fucking 100% cotton pant that was like a strong cotton, you know, like one of those hard cottons that rested on your legs very firmly and very strong. So that's the one thing I went to Holt Renfrew looking for. I went through the whole fucking store. They all told me, oh, it's out of season, you'll have to wait like later, then they'll come out with the cotton, because of course cotton isn't very warm, so you don't really use cotton in a winter, you know, setting, and it is winter. But I mean, like, cotton is a very practical, like, if you're going to a formal event, I mean, you're gonna wear cotton because, you know, it's very practical, it's very classy, it's very formal, you know, it's very conservative. So I mean, cotton is good for that, but it's not good for warmth, therefore it's not really available for purchase in the winter time. So I went to Holt Renfrew and discovered this, that they actually don't sell any straight 100% cotton pants. And here, hold on, I'm gonna switch the camera so I can see myself, because I don't think that this will record my entire thing here. Oh, do I look beautiful? Does my hair look on point? Here, I'm gonna put a hat on. Hi, so yeah, I'm kind of drunk. I haven't showered since this morning, so I decided to put my little hat on because my hair is greasy as fuck, and I also needed to take an intermission because friggin' I thought that this would stop recording if I did not do so. So, I went to Holt Renfrew. I was looking for 100% straight cotton pants that were like a strong, firm cotton that just rested like solidly, you know what I mean? Just were like straight, whatnot. They told me pretty much that these were out of season because they are not warm. These kind of pants are not warm whatsoever, so in the winter time, they don't really sell these kind of pants because they don't provide any warmth whatsoever. Yet, they are very formal, they are very conservative, and they are very, like, business attire-y, you know what I mean? So they are able to be worn year-round, but I mean, they won't provide you any warmth, so they aren't sold year-round. And I'm not necessarily the person that goes out looking for, you know, like, formal attire. So, I mean, I had one pair of pants that were very formal, like, dressy pants, but they actually ripped in my ass. I don't know why clothes always rip in my ass, because I don't really have that big of an ass, but I mean, like, fucking, they always rip in my ass. Like, I don't know what's going on, but anyway, so Louis Vuitton event tomorrow. Needed to get new pants, formal pants for Louis Vuitton. So I went, they didn't really have anything in all of Holt Renfrew. So I ended up going to Prada, and then I found etc., which I will explain later. But I will start off this haul with the smallest item, and okay. So, the thing is, whenever I go to Holt Renfrew here, I feel obligated to get new socks. Like, new socks are always a necessity. So, whatever I buy at Holt Renfrew, I will always get a new pair of socks, because new pairs of socks are always fucking needed. So, we will start off with that. Here we go. So, we have the Holt Renfrew bag. See? Holt motherfucking Renfrew. And, oops, dropped something. See, it comes in this beautiful little packaging with the beautiful little sticker and the beautiful little Christmas wrapping in the tissue paper. And so, once we fucking rip that apart, we open up the tissue paper, and it unveils these. I love Bjorn Borg because he is just so comfy, he's so warm, all his materials always very strong, and I love these socks. These are my boo. These are my bae, these are my boo bae. And I love them. They're great. I will definitely wear these tomorrow because they are so warm, they're so thick. They're made out of fucking cotton and elastane. Like, these are, ooh, I love you. So good. And then, for the final prize, for the big fucking ticket, we're not unraveling a bag here, but, I mean, it is still Prada. And as I said, I was looking around the entire Holt Renfrew store, could not find suitable pants, and then I went to Prada. And they have a Prada store in the Holt Renfrew store, so I went there, and yeah. So, on to the big purchase. So, we have Prada Milano, established 1913, and it's a very pretty bag. You know, you have the beautiful little handles with the beautiful little Prada, whatever if you can't see it, but it is the Prada ribbon. And what I really find interesting about Prada is that, honestly, Prada is the most conservative designer of them all. Like, honestly, if you go to any other designer, it has a bit of edge. Like, other than Hermes, it's very simplistic as well. Oh, my Chanel's not showing. There we go. Yeah, so every other designer, when they give you a bag or whatever, it's very simplistic, very straightforward, and very, like, minimalist. And, not all designers actually design minimalistically, whereas Prada does. It's very conservative, it's very formal, and when you go into a Prada store, you expect it to be very simplistic, formal, and like business oriented and business attire, right? And what I find funny about this is because, look at this. This is the most extravagant fucking bag. It has all this texture. Right there it has the little crustant in texture. And all around the bag it has the little chains. Like, no other designer, even Versace, is just the gold and the black. Or, like, whatever color they're doing. It's very simplistic. All designers are very simplistic with their bags and wrappings. They're very, you know, subtle and classy. Whereas Prada, where their clothes represent classy and simplistic, minimalist, their bags are quite the opposite, which is completely contradictory to every other designer, where their bags are very, you know, one color sheen, and then a very simplistic, simple, you know, conservative design. Whereas Prada is completely over the top. You have the little ropes here, you have all this texture in the bag, and it's very, like, over the top, very, you know, it stands out. It definitely stands out. And I think that's funny because, like, even the most outlandish designers and the most eccentric designers do not produce a bag that matches their style of material, you know what I mean? Okay, but anyway, we'll get to the unboxing. This is not a bag. This is just a simple pant. And I needed to get a new pair of pants, so of course I went to, I needed to get a new pair of pants for the Louis Vuitton event tomorrow. And of course I choose Prada to get my new pair of pants. It's simply Maddie. Okay, so we have the Prada bag, we have the ribbon, we have the little holders, and we also have the sticker at the top right here to keep the discretion, which I love. So, if we undo the textured sticker, you can see it's textured, which is very cool. If we undo that, we can open! We open the Prada bag. Inside the Prada bag, you will find Prada tissue. On the Prada tissue says, oh, it's coming apart. They didn't do this too goodly. It says Prada Milano. Unfortunately, I guess Prada doesn't do stickers, but this is the tissue. It says Prada, beautiful, woohoo. And then you take that off, and here are the pants, which are beautiful. This is from the cruise collection. I don't know if you all can see, but it has little red speckles all over. And this is a very nice, the thing I find cool about this is how it sits on the body is very interesting, because it actually sits and the cut of it is a very formal, you know, cut, and it's black, you know, so it's very formal and whatnot, but the red little speckles all over it make it a very interesting and eccentric kind of piece. And because it is the cruise collection for Prada, this is the only collection where they can go a bit more eccentric and extravagant, because most Prada, like for every other collection except cruise, is very, you know, formal and conservative, whereas the cruise, they can let a bit loose and can get a bit funky, which I really like. And what I love about these pants are that they are creased in the middle, and when you wear them, they look like a very formal pant. The only thing that contradicts that is the red speckles all over, which I think is very cool because you can't really say that these pants are either, you know, formal or informal because they're a mix of both. They're both very formal and as well as very informal because of the red speckles, which I think is a very cool idea and is why I chose to buy them. I got these $500 off, which is like amazing, and I am so happy. Like, Prada is kind of affordable when you do have the sales, so I mean, it's like anyone could buy these, but the thing I am kind of embarrassed by is because like going to a Louis Vuitton event is like everyone there who's going to be there is going to be following fashion, you know? And my mistake that I made was that, you know, I chose to get pants from Prada, and Prada is a very well-known designer, so everyone who's at this Louis Vuitton event is also going to know all the collections of Prada. And the thing with sales, the problem with sales is that sales always reflect the previous season. Like, you will never get sales on the current season. You will always, if there's a sale, it's going to be from the previous season, not the newest, obviously. So the only thing for me is that I'm embarrassed going to this Louis Vuitton event with last season Prada, because I feel like everyone will know. If it was a less known designer like Dries Van Noten, that really people don't pay as much attention to. Like, when people are Googling, like, fashion shows, they don't Google Dries Van Noten, they'll Google, like, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, you know, Prada, like, the big ones that everyone knows of, right? Like, they don't really pay as much attention to Dries Van Noten, you know, Yves Saint Laurent even though it's so big. People don't really pay as much attention to those as they do the new ones. And the new ones, they'll always know what's new and what's the last season. And obviously, because I got these on sale, these are from the Cruise collection, which is the season previous to the current one. So that is a bit embarrassing because, I mean, it makes me look poor and it makes me look, you know, out of date, you know, outdated. So it was a bit of a silly decision, but I mean, even though I did it, I mean, I feel like these pants are pretty timeless. I feel like they're perfect for winter. Like, they're double lined on the outside. Okay, let me read you the material. On the outside, okay, so we have Prada. On the outside, we have Lena Virgin, Elastane, Fodera, Capro, Elastam. Yeah, that's what we have on the outside. I don't think I pronounced any of those words correctly. And then also on the inside, halfway down, we have an inner lining, and that's really cool. Like, it's two pants in one. It's two pants in one, and it's so cool. But on the inside, it is virgin wool, nylon, elastane, capro, and more elastane. I don't know why they put that separate. But yeah, so it's very warm because it's double lined. We have the fabrics on the middle, like on the inside and on the outside. Lots of wool, lots of warm materials, and there's the logo. So pretty. Prada Milano, made in Romania. I love it. I think they're so cute, and I needed to get new pants for the Louis Vuitton event tomorrow, but now I feel like an idiot getting last season pants. Like, honestly, never buy anything on sale. Always buy a full price when you're going to an important event, because otherwise you just look like an idiot showing up in last season shit. So, and that's all sales are, last season stuff that nobody wants anymore because it's old. So, I don't know, that's kind of the problem. But I mean, that's my kind of spiel on my haul today and all the stuff I got. like a pair of socks. But I mean, whenever I go shopping at Holtz, like, I mean, the Prada store that I went to was inside the Holtz, so I mean, after I go shopping, I always feel like, oh, I need a new pair of socks, because socks always get run down, and you don't need new ones, so I just figured I'd get new ones, and whatever. But, yeah, that's my experience. Oh, and also, they put in the bag, the little receipt, just says, you know, Prada right there. And then you have the little receipt. Whole run through. And, yeah. So, that'll do it for my video today. Sorry for the interruptions, and I hope you enjoyed it. And tomorrow after the event, of course, I'll be recording a lot, and I'll be taking so many pictures, so I'll keep you all informed about that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, I'm sorry it wasn't big, it was only pants, but I mean, it's still Prada, so bye!